Today's show is brought to you by Pardon My Eastside. Get your Pardon My Eastside apparel right now at www.pardonmyeastside.com and use the promo code eBlockRadio to get 25% off. eBlock Radio is now available on the New Orleans Talk Network. Be sure to check them out and the rest of the podcasts that are available at neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
The fuck?
Now the mics ain't working.
What the fuck?
Check one, check two. All right, we in the building.
All right, let's go then.
My fucking, this shit will not stay up. Goddamn, P.
Don't call me, nigga. I don't sit over here.
Yo, we struggle. I'm about to go to commercial break off rip so I can get my shit working. All right, fuck it, man. We live. Let me move the E-Block shit all in the way and shit. Damn. Facebook Live, IG Live, man. We in the building, dog.
Get the other one.
What up? Oh, Ashtray. All right, over here having mad technical difficulties.
Put on your fucking glasses. It's right there, bro. I don't see it. It's right
what you
there.
Looking for?
The other ashtray.
Oh, it's up under you, dog.
Man, ain't no ashtray. Man, you tripping.
Dog, we struggling, bro. I'm not gonna be able to hold this shit for an hour.
Well, hold it to the first commercial break.
Right. All right, man. Shit.
Let's go, man.
Sweating like a motherfucker. Over here sweating this shit.
Y'all gotta excuse our junky ass equipment. You saw it.
Dog, it was just sitting up there chilling, though. All right, man. God damn. IG Live, man. You been watching us fuck around for about 20 minutes now. Trying to get our shit together. All right, dog. Shit's Monday, dog. Y'all ready to get in this motherfucker, dog?
Let go.
All right, man. Yo. You know what it is, man. The Live Cloud radio show on the planet, man.
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial right this moment. It's your boy in the hood, Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205, man. I got my man Angry Man in the building. I say, man, fuck that nigga, dog. I got more money in the building.
Man, what it do? What the business says?
Dog, you already know for sure what it is, man. It is Social Media Monday, so make sure you hit us up on Instagram and on Twitter, man. Hit up my man at Real Monk Money, and of course myself at Hood Howard Stern. That's gonna be on both of those. But right now though, if you hitting up Real Monk Money on Instagram though, you gotta stand in line because that nigga's famous, dog.
No.
Yo, so y'all ain't seen my man's though since last week and shit. So in case you didn't know, he made his Channel 2 debut and shit. On what was it? What's it called? Cooking School and shit. On the 9 and shit. If you ever watch Channel 2, if you're in the Metro Detroit area, that's our little morning show and shit on Fox 2. My man did his thing and shit. You want to talk about that a little bit or? Shout out to Marielle Ludo. I don't know. I couldn't have stood next to her.
I did well. I
Yeah,
contained
you did.
myself.
You held it
what I'm
down.
saying? So it was all right, man. You know what I mean? Like
It was all right.
it was, bro.
Modesty.
It was a proud moment for me, though. You know what I'm saying? Finally get recognition for what I do. You know what I'm saying? So,
For sure.
I mean, I enjoy that, but I don't feel famous. I just want to cook. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
hold on. He don't feel famous. You got to tell the people what happened to you.
Oh man, I ain't about to say that, man.
Say that shit, dog.
Oh man.
All right, well, fuck it. If he ain't gonna say it, I'm gonna say it, dog. So Saturday, well, first of all, Saturday, I was getting ready to hit you up anyway because this fucking microphone about to fall and kill everybody. But I was getting ready to hit you up anyway to tell you about the Cricket Eye shit. So shout out to Cricket Eye and shit.
Shout out to Cricket
I
Eye.
was rocking our Pardon My Eastside hat
Yeah.
on his Instagram. So make sure if you're not following Cricket Eye, make sure you go follow him now. King Crooked. He was rocking our Pardon My Eastside hat in his IG post. So I had to get hype about that. But then I talked to my man and he was letting me know that Angry Man, somebody came up to the Easy Street Saloon and asked for his autograph, bro.
Wow.
Right. That cat famous, dog. That's what I'm talking about. He trying to be all modest. This nigga famous, bro. My man Jay just checked in. What up, though?
What up, bro?
Yeah, so now what we got in the studio is a celebrity chef. That's what we got. Chef Ramsay and shit. Start calling nigga Chef Ramsay.
Told the nigga go on the show and just win the shit.
Right, I know, right?
Shit.
Oh, you can really go on that shit now. You can represent the motherfucking restaurant, all that shit. Damn, you famous, cuz. How it feels to be famous?
I ain't famous, bro.
Oh, but you are though, because not only are you a celebrity chef, you are a Pod Excellence Award nominated motherfucking podcast host. You feel me?
Yeah.
Don't we doing big things and shit?
Yeah, we
Shout out
trying.
to North Carolina. We gonna be in Charlotte, tearing that bitch down in October. So if you in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, man, come fuck with us, dog, because we gonna turn up for the award.
Yeah.
This nigga said Chef Sissy.
Chef Sissy.
No, he retarded, dog. No, what was you about to say though?
We gonna turn up. It's gonna be my birthday around that time too.
Damn, it will be.
Yeah.
Well, later on in the month, but yeah, we would turn up for the whole month. Fuck it, that's how we
Whole
do it and
month.
shit. Man, we gonna get my man Angry Man up out the building and shit.
Hell yeah. Hopefully.
He said hopefully he planning on it.
Hold on, man.
Hopefully.
Oh, shit.
What?
I didn't put the time off and it's approved already.
They says approved.
Is it approved by everybody?
He said by everybody. Try-
I ain't got nobody I gotta check with.
permission slip inside.
Is it approved by
I'm talking
everybody?
about
now?
with the job, man. I ain't got nobody else I gotta check in with.
Larry Benz, what up though? My man said he proud of you guys for sure, man. He said he said we throwing an angry party.
There you
The
go.
entry fee.
There you
The
go.
entry fee is slap the bouncer.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Hell no, right? It sounds like some shit you would be on, dog. But yeah, shout out to my man Monk Money though, for sure.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Easy Street Saloon open right now, but tomorrow is gonna be the for real grand opening, like with the big ass scissors and red ribbon and shit. So if you in the East Point Roseville area, man, stop on through. What is it? 16101 East 10 Mile Road, man, right next to the Little Caesars, which from what I understand, I just found out the other day is like the #1 Little Caesars in Michigan. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
But they share a parking lot with Easy Street, you
You can
know.
go over there and Easy Street and get Caesar wings.
Dog,
You know what I'm
this nigga. Here we go with the Caesar wing shit. Classic Pothead, what up, dog? Just checked in. He gonna be coming down with his podcast in just a little bit too. Shout out to City Shot. Just did his second podcast yesterday. We got it published on Google Podcasts and iTunes right now. So he in the building, man. So shout out to City Shot. You can follow him at podcast_shot for the Shot versus Everybody podcast. Dog, we in this bitch, dog.
Yeah.
For real. Before we get into our for real topic, man, what we talking about, in case you just now noticed, you looking at the poll, it says, are we making kids soft while playing sports? All right, so what we're talking about is the reaction to the Marshawn Lynch incident. If you haven't seen it, you can Google it right quick when we go to commercial break or while we're talking. Basically what happens, he threw one of the kids out of the drill because he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do and shit. That's what coaches do. And sometimes they use profane language. That's what coaches do. So then one of the moms got upset and tried to have a confrontation with Marshawn Lynch and like instead of like just going berserk, he asked her like, was it a dude there? This shit was about to hit me all in the face. Asked, was it a dude there? Because like I figured the way I looked at it, he figured that it would be easier to explain to a male, or I could see it as this too. It would be easier for that man that's with her to kind of calm her down than it is for a nigga that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt like either one of those was true. Either way though, people was upset that he asked to speak to a man that was with her and shit. I didn't see no problem with that. But we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Hit me in the poll right now. Right now we're at 100%. Said, man, was that the duh? This angry man about to get jacked again. You know, it's one of the damn kids asking for the phone. Right. Somebody beat Lado down though. That motherfucker unlocked though. Anyway, man, we got studio visitors. But yeah, so hit me in the poll right now. Right now we got 100% say we are making the kids soft while they playing sports, dog. That's what I want to know. My man Larry Vance said it's one of those topics that's too deep to text and post about. Yeah, yeah, that is true though. But we gonna read your comments live on air anyway. It is pretty deep. We gonna get into that in a minute. Before we do though, we gonna hit a commercial break and all that shit. But before we go to all of that, we gotta talk about the mass shooting in El Paso, Texas. First of all, condolences out to the families who lost loved ones over the weekend during that mass shooting.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, so it's like I think it's over 20 people at this point were killed. Not sure how many people actually got shot that didn't die at the Walmart in El Paso, but apparently dude walked up with the AK and shit and came in and was just busting. Now they saying that see, this is I don't know the whole story because like they saying that like he like a Trump supporter and he was like against immigrants and shit. Like I don't know if that's the media just trying to make us think a certain way. But at the end of the day though, what I do know is that Trump said that these mass shootings are tied to mental illness. Dog, you got to start calling it what it is. It's crazy white motherfuckers is terrorists. Like you gotta call it what it is. You can't keep sugarcoating it. Cause if he was a Muslim or some shit, automatically he'd been a terrorist.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, automatically he'd be dead.
Right, that too. Cause my man was able to leave up out of there in cuffs, which a lot of us not even able to do when you just get pulled over.
I really think the police said, "Oh, he's a white male. Okay, wait till you run out of bullets, then attack him."
You think that's what happened?
Man, come on, bro.
I mean, basically, it had to be what happened.
Had to be.
Yeah. So.
Had to be.
But yeah, they took him out in cuffs, and right now they're saying there's some mental illness issues. He's not a terrorist though, I guess, because
he's a fucking terrorist out of. He's the biggest terrorist I ever seen.
Right, for real. I don't know how that shit keep happening though. Like how, I mean, I know how mass shootings keep happening, but
I don't see how they can't call a spade a spade. That's that's my thing is, you know what I'm saying. But if it was anybody else, you know what I mean. He wouldn't even have the chance to tell his story. You wouldn't even know he was retarded.
Yeah, Lydia said they said that he referenced an infestation of Mexicans in his manifesto. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah. And see, this is the thing. Like people start feeling more comfortable about all of the racist shit that they think because of Donald Trump.
Man, fucking Trump started this shit, man. Y'all should be blaming Donald Trump, not blaming motherfucking. Because now they feel more comfortable just to come out and say and feel how they want to feel. Yeah. So now they saying it. Now they finna react on it. It's about to be a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to point the finger at some other race or this is what happened, man. You know what it is, man. Right. You know what I mean? Donald Trump got some shit started. You know, he feel like it's comfortable. People comfortable to come out and say nigga.
Right, and then on top of all that though, he gonna get back in office too.
Definitely.
Probably. Yeah, you think so?
Definitely.
Yeah. Are you gonna vote?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I always.
That shit already written, bro.
I ain't gonna say it's already written. I'm just gonna say that I don't necessarily believe, and I know this probably won't be a popular opinion. I've said it many times though. I don't always believe that the presidential race is something that's going to be beneficial for me to vote in. I do think that the local shit that we need to vote on is probably more detrimental to us because we get to affect the things that actually like affect us our day to day. Cause I can't lie and say that that dude 45 being in office right now has made anything worse per se to my day to day. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what it does do is it controls the climate of America though, because like if your leader is on the bullshit, then the whole thing gonna be on the bullshit.
And that's why he fuck up everything. He fuck up everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He got people feel comfortable to come out and say what they want, and say what they feel.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Me personally, I don't care what you say about me.
Yeah.
I don't care what you think about me.
Yeah.
Walk a mile in my shoes, then holler at me.
Sit there and holler at you out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what up, dog? My man Hoovy. We gonna use your IG name and shit. He said the kids are too sensitive today. I used to get cursed out by my coach if he felt like I executed the play, if he felt like I didn't execute the play. They might feel like Lynch bullied the kid and the parent took offense. Yeah, that's what we gonna get into. Dog, it's not bullying, dog. It's coaching. Like, to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It could be, and maybe we was coached wrong. Maybe we were coached too harshly. Shit, I don't really know, dog. But I'm just saying. My man Brock, what up, dog? He just checked in. He said Trump ain't started. He said white men have been the biggest terrorists in the world for 400 years. Dog, for real.
I ain't say Trump started
the mass shooting, but he did.
He made him feel comfortable.
Made him feel comfortable, yeah. Definitely. I do agree with that. Miriam just checked in. What's up? Miriam in the building. She just changed her name and shit. I be having to remember. What's going on with you, though? Yeah, but outside of that, man, I just wanted to shed a little light on that shit, man, because we ain't going to spend too much time. But again, salute to to the families that lost loved ones out there. Salute to my man. And God damn it, I didn't get his name.
Soldier Boy say the kids.
Right, yeah, the black soldier who saved some kids during the mass shooting. It was a black. I want to say it was a Marine or Army officer, off duty obviously because he was here. But he kind of jumped into action and may have saved a few lives that would have been taken. I just can't believe though, like somebody. I ain't never been that mad, and this is the funny shit though, and I gotta say this, and then I'm gonna leave that shit alone. But it's funny to me how people who are in a decent position, I think a better position than us, and have a lot more privilege and shit, still find the motherfucking energy to be that angry. It seemed like we should be the ones that motherfucking angry, shooting up all kind of shit because we are the ones that's being oppressed. So it seemed like we would be the ones shooting up shit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's just some weird shit. I never understand that.
I never understood it either, bro.
Yeah. Classic Pothead just checked back in. He said in most sports, you have to be mentally and physically strong to be good. That's the truth too, though.
For sure.
And I think that's part of the problem, man. And that shit leaks out into life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like if you soft,
that's your whole character.
That's your whole character, right? For real. My man Larry Vince say, let's be real. We never gave a fuck what president we have or had in the past. We still did what the hell we wanted. Yeah, that's true though. That's why I said
it don't affect
the presidential shit, like the day to day, it don't really affect me. I do think that our local government and local laws and shit like that affect our day to day more. So like I'm more interested in local politics than I am in, especially when I'm looking at the we gotta get off of this because I want to talk about this shit no more. But especially when I think about the Democratic convention that was actually just here in Detroit.
Yeah, the fuck.
Dog, it's not a lot of it's not a lot of hope in that. You know what I'm saying? I did initially, I ain't gonna lie, I did fuck with Cory Booker, but then the way he sidestepped some critical black issues, the way he don't really want to stand up and just say like, cause I feel like at this point our agenda never get pushed anyway. So I feel like you could at least just come out and say, well, this is what it is. And not to make the comparison, but the gay agenda is always pushed without fear.
Bro,
push our shit without fear.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna. Scared, no, bro.
Scared.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker's terrified. Bro.
This is terrified.
Seriously, bro. Like, he's terrified of losing his career. He's terrified of just everything, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people. I think Obama was terrified too.
Hell yeah. Shit, you think he wasn't?
Yeah, he was terrified as shit.
It was going to be worse for him because he black. Yeah. So yeah, of course he was terrified. But I feel like too, just to say something about Obama real quick before we get out of here. I feel like on that second term, at least in the last... Man, I would have nutted up. He should have just went hard.
Yeah.
But he did.
After every interview, I'm going to do this.
Right. A lot of non-violent offenders were released from prison during his stay. So I mean that helped and shit. But I don't know, dog. It's just politics, man. Fuck politics. All right, we gonna get into some other shit. My man Coke Corner just checked in. What up, though?
What up, though?
We gonna play your commercial in a minute, but just in case you didn't know, my nigga is in a movie right now, so make sure you check out on Amazon Prime. You gotta check out, god damn it. I'm tripping. What's the fuck is the name of the movie? Coke, what's the name of your movie? I'm tripping. I'm high a little bit. Urban Envy, yes. Yeah. God damn, I had a brain fart. Check out Urban Envy on Amazon.com, dog. All right, so make sure you go to Amazon Prime, rather. Check out my man movie, Urban Envy. The part 2 is in the works, though, so make sure you hang out for that, too. Make sure you check that out, though, and support the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
E-Block.
Yeah, E-Block definitely in the building, man. Real quick, though, before we go to commercial break and get into our for real topic, Coke, I'm bullshitting. I had a brain fart, man. We was smoking this Wake and Bake show. I got high. I forgot what the fuck was going on. But also, what else we want to talk about? That one shit too at Teresa's, man. If you in the Metro Detroit area, make sure that you check on your loved ones, man, when they be going to the bars and shit, because these motherfuckers out here fooling. So over the weekend, I want to say either Friday night or Saturday night, one of the two. So at Teresa's, I guess a dude got threw out of the club, or
40-year-old dude.
A 40-year-old dude got threw out of the club, or like couldn't get in or some shit. Some kind of altercation popped off. He pulled out a pistol and shot the security guard. Security guard like 50. Like, what you gotta understand is that Teresa's is not like, this ain't no young club. These old people and shit. You know what I'm saying? These old people. And a motherfucker got to shooting and shot the security guard and shit. The security guard did survive. He got a couple shots in the leg or some shit like that. But I'm just saying, though, I'm 40. If I can't get in the club or they tell me to leave, man, I'm going to take my ass home.
Or try to hit something else.
Dog, right.
Like, get too late.
What the fuck is going on with people, dog?
I understand it, man.
That's crazy,
People are so fucking angry, man. Why are you so angry, man?
Why are people so angry?
I don't know, bro. Like, I really don't know why people so angry, bro. Yeah. Like, they just wake up and just angry and just, like, want to fuck up another person's day. Yeah. Like, why, bro? Live your life, man, you idiot.
I thought about that shit, man, when I heard Meek Mill's song. I can't remember which one it is on this last album. But he was talking about a nigga getting shot early in the morning. The nigga was just like, damn, how you wake up being mad? Yeah. And when I heard that line, I'm like, how do you wake up being mad though? Like, nigga, you wake up like it's a new day, like it's a new chance, and you wake up being mad.
Yeah, you can put that energy to doing something else, man. Something positive, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, unfortunately, dog.
I really don't understand it, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, dog, it is sad though, man. Grown people act like kids, man, for real. Courtney just checked in on Facebook Live. What up, though? She said, peace, family. What up, Courtney? All right, dog, we about to go to Larry Pitt say ass angry, man. You wake up being mad. All right, we going to go to commercial break real quick, dog, but when we get back, we getting into our for real topic, man. Are we making kids soft while they playing sports? All right, we're going to talk a little bit more about the incident that kind of spurred this whole thing with Marshawn Lynch and the football squad. I mean, he throwing the dude out the motherfucking drill, and this is some shit that I've seen happen over and over, and I didn't go home crying and shit. Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit just kind of whack. We gonna get into that in a minute though. Make sure you hit the poll if you're on Facebook Live, man. Right now we had 100% say yes, we are making our kids soft, dog. I think you agree with that shit, though, Monk Money. We're going to be back in just a minute, man. Make sure you check us out on eblockradio.com if you want to check us out on YouTube, because we're taking comments there as well, dog. But we'll be back in about 45 seconds, man. You already know what it is. The livest cloud radio station on the planet.
Earth, cuz.
E-Block Radio, man. We'll be back in a second.
Yeah, holla at your loved one.
Niggas on time. I can't believe it.
hell you gonna sleep with me knowing you was the craziest nigga in town?
Drowning in the depths of love.
Wait, baby, he didn't know. He's young and stupid.
Don't know where
Man,
to
don't
hide.
call me no more.
I need for you to take care of Debbie, and especially Mom.
Run away. I need to
take care of my own son, all right? Don't worry.
Lost
So how you
in the
holding up,
depths
Dad?
of love.
God, Lenny, don't do this!
Feeling lonely and empty-hearted. Don't know how the hell it started, but it's you that I'm feeling for, feeling for, feeling for. It's 'cause I'm feeling empty, 'cause you mess around, and it's pulling me down.
Check 1, check 2, and we're back. Yeah, we're back. We're back in the building, man. You already know what it is, man. The livest cloud radio show on the planet.
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, man. Back live on your dial, dog. Thanks for checking out the commercials and shit. Hope you're seeing something you like. Make sure you support the movie. The clothing brand, man. PartMyEastside.com. You can hit us up right now. 25% off if you use the promo code E-Block Radio. Let's go back to IG real quick. My man Larry Revere said, let me see where we at. Let me see. Oh shit. They said I don't want to be the person that says all black people know everybody, but do you know them? Oh, he talking about the people at his job. He said I'm like that was racist, but true, I do know. No, but that's what's up though, man. Shit, for real. Thanks for that shout out though.
Appreciate
that shit.
For
sure. Did I miss something here? Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so again we're gonna go back to Larry Revenge. He say when we grew up, wherever your parents left and temporary custody of you had the right to talk and discipline you. That's what this is, right? Yeah, that's the thing though. When you got left with your coach, man, your coach was your parent at that time. I mean, they
for sure.
Yeah, now if the coach being like an asshole, like bully type shit, then that's completely different and shit. But when you in the drill and you not doing what you supposed to, they talk to you and throw your ass out the drill. Like I've seen it plenty of times.
They don't talk to you. They cuss at you.
They cuss at you. Yeah, they call you all kind of shit. Like if you, as a parent, like I say, as a parent, you gotta understand. I feel like. Man, I don't know if I want to say that or not, but I feel like as a parent, if you gonna be on the sidelines, you gotta have some experience with this. Like you gotta have experienced it yourself, or at least understand the concept.
For sure.
Because if you on the sideline during practice and you don't understand, first of all, dog, we talking about football, bro.
For sure.
It's a fucking violent,
sport,
yes, nigga.
One of the most physical sports out there, bro.
I mean, so how you want them to talk to them? Yeah, they right. Other than fighting, right? Exactly. So I don't understand. What was going on. So anyway, if you not hip to what happened, basically, this lady brought her kid to Marshawn Lynch's football camp. I guess my man was dragging ass and shit, and he don't play that shit. Like he said, he got like 150 kids. All these kids, they didn't pay to be here. And you got this dude fucking off like, man, get the fuck out of my drill. Basically is what he said. Get the fuck out of my drill.
Get the fuck out.
Exactly.
And I draw a play up, and you got to understand, the coaches draw plays up, man. Yeah. And they want their plays executed. And you got to understand that. That's what you fucking there for, to execute the play. Yeah. My thing is, though, we are so soft, bro. Yeah. We are so soft. Every game, NBA, NFL, it's got softer, you know what I'm saying? Like, over the times. And that's because a lot of these males are raised by single parent women, you know what I mean? Yeah. And some of these women go crazy. But I had a confrontation with a lady, a small confrontation with a lady at the karate class with my son. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, the lady, the drill inspector, he doing his thing. He trying to teach the kids, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he chastised him in a small way,
right?
But he doing his job, you know what I'm saying?
Right, he doing it firmly though.
The mama get up and want to walk over there and want to help him out, and just you can't do this.
You can't do that. Dog.
And he said, "Ma'am, you can't do this, ma'am. You can't do this, ma'am."
Right.
And I'm like, "Please come sit down, lady.
Yeah.
Like, please sit down."
Right.
My son up there too. He doing the same thing your son doing. My son is a chunky boy. He can't get his leg all the way up there.
Shout out to my man TJ. He said he can't get his leg all the way up.
He can't get his leg all the way up there. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, relax. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him handle it. And the father wasn't there. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and usually the father be there. You know, none of that shit happened. You know
and see, that was part of it too. So Marshawn ended up asking the woman, like, was there a man there with her? So like, women got offended about that shit. I feel like. I don't think it was wrong for him to ask that, only because he probably felt like the man could possibly maybe reiterate what he's saying to her, and maybe she would accept it from a dude that she know, or that he would actually know the game and understand, like, hey, relax, man, he's doing what he's supposed to do.
That's a two-way street, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was in that situation once. When I was coaching way out in Wisconsin many moons ago. Yeah. Called the kid a punk and had to have to have a whole meeting with the varsity head football coach, the parent, this, that, and the other athletic director. Yeah. And the fucked up part about it was the father was mad. The mother wasn't.
Oh, word?
Yeah, it was totally turned around. So, you know, maybe he was like, okay, as a man here. Maybe if it was the man bitching, he could have been like, well, is his mother here? You know what I mean? It was just a situation like that. Because you got some mothers that really get it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I coach Little League football. So you got some mothers that really get it. You got some mothers that just don't get it.
So he was mad that you called this kid a punk?
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something, though. Huh? Was he being a punk?
Yes, absolutely.
So fuck it, man.
Absolutely.
All right, so fuck it.
Absolutely. But you know what I'm saying? You got some men that act like that.
Man, I just
really do. You really do. You got some fathers that do the same. Do the same thing,
bro. It's football. Probably aside from fucking what's that one shit? Aside from rugby, it's probably the most violent, aggressive motherfucking sport. So not only is it physically aggressive, it's gonna be verbally aggressive.
But see the thing.
I mean, unless you just saying all kind of like racist shit, like calling a nigga or some shit.
Sometimes you gotta remind parents, act like you know your kid.
Right.
Okay, you know your kid will fuck up. Sometimes it's gonna take a man. Sit your bitch ass down real quick to grab his attention. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to say it to degrade him or fuck him mentally up. Yeah. You might have to cuss at a motherfucker just to grab their attention.
Get their attention, right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I do it on a regular. I do it on a regular with kids at my house. Yeah. Motherfuckers at the job, like, look, motherfucker, look at me.
Kids,
look at me. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Look at me, right? Yeah.
Just look at me.
You gotta get their attention.
Yeah, because normally when you get to cussing, somebody think, okay, he's not playing no more. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you got to think they're kids. They're gonna press the envelope.
Yeah, exactly.
All kids ain't gonna sit the fuck down the first time you tell them to. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may have to say some shit that's gonna get their fucking attention. And then after that, most of the time, okay, cool, coach ain't playing no more.
Right. You know these parents, man, back in the day when we was playing ball, so they couldn't have fucked with it then.
My parents didn't even fucking go there. They
nobody just went for real. But it's like
practice shit. Well, nobody at my practice.
Hell no, nobody but Ron. Man, look, damn, rest in peace to my man Ron Johnson. Senior.
The fucking first time I got cussed out at practice, man, I remember my father laughed.
Yeah.
I looked at him like I know my dad. He over here laughing like a motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I got it. You know what I mean? That's just what it is.
For sure. What I mean? Yeah. And that's the crazy shit, though. It's like, I just feel like I don't need that shit to happen because it's going to transcend into life, dog. Like,
it will.
Your mama and your daddy ain't going to be able to save your life all the time. And unless the nigga's just, I mean, completely out of control. Like, if that motherfucker's Bobby Knight, then we might have to have a conversation. Like, dude, you can't be throwing steel chairs at my kid's head and shit. Come on, dog. Like, I might have a conversation about that.
You know what, dog? I really don't think Bobby Knight was throwing him at their head.
I don't think so either.
He probably kicked the motherfucker and went towards him and shit. But even still at that level, man. You know what I mean? Goddamn. Yeah. I mean, if my kid called me at 18, 19 and said my coach cussed at me, I'm going to cuss at you now. Now, I got an attitude. Yeah. You about to be a grown man and you can't handle that. What you going to do when you get in the workforce?
Exactly.
If you can't handle this, you ain't going to be able to handle that.
Exactly.
You can't call me on your job if your boss fucking said, man, hey, PJ, what the fuck, man? Right. You can't call me then. You an adult.
Dog, and then sometimes you have to get into them situations where if you feel disrespected, you got to say something to your coach.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? We done seen it in high school where shit, coaches and football players and damn near scrap.
Yeah.
Cause like we done got grown and like fuck that nigga, you not gonna talk to me like that, dog.
But then again,
and then you earn that respect. Like at that point, like the boundaries get set and you gotta, especially as a man, I don't know, maybe I'm looking at it from a black male perspective, because we need that shit.
And to piggyback off that, you know, I heard somebody say a long time ago, an uncoached athlete becomes an unemployed adult.
I seen that somewhere.
Yeah. And I really believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like you said, they ain't gonna whoop your ass.
Right.
All they gonna do is go hoop and holler, scream, yell, yeah.
Exactly.
No different than being on the job. The supervisor ain't about to whoop your ass. He's just gonna hoop, holler, scream, yada.
And you do gotta call the police.
Yeah, the only time you gotta worry about an ass whooping is if you at home getting cussed at. You go visit your parents, they get the cuss. You might get an ass whooping.
You might. It's probably you be getting your ass whooped. Why they cussing?
Right.
I done missed some shit. Hold up, my man Larry Vance say, where we go? Where we at from there? He say the world wants to make everybody a winner. And it's more than just winning. It's about building character. That's for real.
For sure.
And I want to piggyback on that because Coach Shy that said that shit too. He said he had a parent who was saying like one of the basketball teams like that everybody should get a motherfucking trophy at the end of the year. Mm-hmm. No, like that defeats the purpose because at the end of the day it's competition and also it's like I don't want the kid to start feeling like you get rewarded for mediocrity.
You get rewarded for being sucky.
Right, like you shouldn't, yeah. So yeah, and it should be like that. He said so now we can't discipline because little chunky Billy is too sensitive. He said it's not Billy's fault that the dad not in the picture. Dog, it's like a lot of these. I've never actually seen that shit like you saying, Angry Man, shit about kids being like this in sports when the father present. Like I actually haven't seen that. So to see my man's situation,
you can't just say because of the father's not in the picture.
Yeah, so that's not always the case.
No, it's not all. Trust me, like I said, this dude was livid. Yeah. He was pissed, and I asked him the question. I'm like, your son is talented, and so where would you like him to go after this? University of Wisconsin. Okay, so if Barry Alvarez cusses your coach, your son, you gonna drive your ass up to motherfucking Madison and say something?
Right.
You might as well get him prepared now to get cussed at, because we talking about $1 million motherfucking dollar facility here.
Man, look.
They would cuss his ass out and replace his ass.
And replace your ass quickly, dog.
In a minute.
Sure.
Now what you gonna do then?
You better get some tough ass skin, man.
He gonna get his wife to come up there.
But that comes with the territory. I ain't saying you have to automatically do that because you do have certain coaches that establish that in the beginning. That if they hire you, there's no profanity out here. This is how we do it. Yeah. Okay, I get that. But if you're not part of one of them programs, expect the motherfucker to come out.
Yeah.
It's coming. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean no fucking harm. Like, goddamn.
Yeah. Cause even at Adrian, like even when we was in Adrian, I did. There is a divide because I think a lot of white coaches, especially in smaller universities, you got lucky of at Lakeland and shit, but a lot of white coaches in those smaller schools, they don't really know how to coach black kids, like for real black kids. You know what I'm saying? So when we got there, I think it was a cultural difference. They didn't really understand how to coach us, but I think at this point, a lot of us came at one time, so they was kind of forced to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So even with that though. They learned how to be aggressive with us, you know what I'm saying? But what was funny though is that when one of us would get mad, they would try to get another black person to go and try to calm them down. Like, don't work that way.
I wouldn't say they didn't know how to coach you. I would say they didn't know how to talk to you.
That's what I mean. Yeah, not coaching, but I mean they didn't know how to interact with us for real. Yeah. After the years went by though, like they figured it out. And it's funny, like when you see shit like that, it's like. We really are a small percent of the fucking because people don't know how to deal with us.
Dog, I got cussed out so fucking bad my freshman year, dog.
Yeah.
And then it was to the point when I walked back to the huddle, motherfuckers was asking me if I was all right, and it was only one motherfucker in the huddle laughing the same way I was. I was cracking up because of what he said to me. I mean, he went ape shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I chuckled it off and just jogged back on the field. Yeah. And he realized then, okay. Cussing at him is not really going. Yeah. All right, we got to figure something else out.
Yeah, it ain't gonna tear him down, and I don't think that ever be any coach's intent is to tear you down.
But then we literally had to explain to other coaches like that we've been getting cussed at since we were in Pee Wee. You know, you cussing at me is a second distance. You're going to have to figure something else out.
Yeah.
If you're really trying to get my attention a certain way.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? And it had nothing to do, you know, with my dad being around. It had nothing to do with my mama not being around. Because either parent would have looked at the situation and been like, shit, you fucked up. What you want me to do?
Right, what you want me to do?
I just saw the play. He just told you what not to do, and you did the shit. You got cussed out.
Got your ass beat.
What the fuck?
He told you not to do that 6 or 7 times. And my thing is like,
that shit happened at home.
That shit happened at home.
Right.
That shit happened at home. Billy, stop. Billy, stop. Billy, put it down. Billy, no. Billy. You better get up and beat his ass with it, Billy.
Billy, you don't go sit your fucking ass down some damn way.
Billy, I'll shake your little ass up. Go sit down, Billy.
But that's what's wrong with, like, you know, or I ain't gonna say what's wrong, but what's different is that, like, people really don't want somebody else to discipline their kid. Like, you ever seen, like, somebody kids acting up and, like, you trying to tell them, like, hey, you should get that nigga together or whatever, and they get offended? Like, I think people are offended when you try to discipline their kids.
That's a generation thing.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because
they need to get out of that shit, though.
No, because that whole message has been lost.
Yeah, that message has been lost.
We fucked it up. Yeah. Let's keep it real. Our generation fucked that whole thing.
You know what made me think about that shit, though? I watch a lot of classic TV and shit, and I was watching Good Times and shit, and I remember, goddamn it, I can't remember my man's name and shit, but he was stealing Michael lunch money and shit, because Michael kept coming home hungry all the time. He was like, man, what the fuck is happening at school? Like, how the fuck you ain't eating? So my man take his lunch and his lunch money and shit, right? So he decided to bring the nigga to the crib. I know y'all remember this one.
Yeah.
So he stayed for the weekend. I can't remember the little nigga name, but that nigga had got smart and shit, and motherfucking James beat his ass. He was like, dog, when you here at my house, then you get your ass whooped like everybody else. And you right, that shit has gotten lost, bro.
It's gone.
And when you drop your kid off with the coach, hey, if everybody on the field get their ass beat, you get your ass beat.
No, we used to get paddled at some point.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
You know that shit ain't happening again.
I don't even want to talk about the wood.
We probably can't, man. They might try to go put niggas in jail. Shit, I don't even know.
No, but think about it. You know,
we got paddled, nigga. You ain't do the play where you grab your ankles. Wow. Oh, shit.
Dog, I'm trying to tell you.
And then your parent didn't, shit. First thing they gonna ask you, what did you do?
What you do, right?
I ain't do what I was supposed to. Okay, you got your ass whooped. But see, now, like, it goes back from there, like you said, all the goddamn time. The shit started at home. And that's why I appreciate where I live, because any one of my kids can get disciplined by any one of y'all, anybody over here. You know what I'm saying? Without me getting a fucking attitude about it. Because if one of y'all say something to my kids, you really done fucked up.
Nigga done ran down the street or some shit.
Man, what the fuck, man?
Hell yeah.
It took away from that whole, it take a village thing. You know what I mean? Because then, like I said, you can't even... I done seen this, with the deputy. He didn't try to take kids out the street and got into it with mothers up the block on the next block.
Yeah, I remember.
Man, your kid was in the fucking street, dude.
Hell yeah.
Like, goddamn, he can't
trying to save their life.
And then, the first thing you gonna fucking say, if he laid stretched out in that bitch, y'all couldn't say nothing. Damn, bitch, which way you want it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Don't say nothing to my kid shit. I mean,
that's crazy.
I mean, niggas is like that now. My man Larry Vance say, going back to what we were saying earlier about having a man in the picture. He says, not always the case, but there is definitely not an alpha in the picture. So it is sometimes, sometimes it is a woman. You say that can be rare, that the alpha is the woman in the situation. It happens though. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, some mamas get it and some dudes just don't get it because they was probably raised by a single mom.
The only reason why I say that, because we all know successful black men who just raised by their mother.
Yeah, it happens.
Nowhere in the fucking picture.
Yeah.
Then I have to fight.
But it was a man somewhere though.
I have to fight and argue with people all the time. Yeah, I grew up with my dad, but my mother wasn't really in the picture.
Yeah.
Later on.
That's the thing too though.
It's still a single parent home.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody's so gun-ho on dad not being there, but because I lived with him, that overshadowed the fact that when the last time either one of y'all even seen my mother.
Right, for real. No, that's the truth. That's the truth. So, and that's a whole situation too that don't ever get addressed though.
No, never.
They never get addressed.
Never, because they trying to keep us to one stigma. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's bullshit, bro. We gotta break out of that, man. It's time to motherfucking release these chains, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we do and we come together, bro, man, oh my god, it'll be something fucking serious. But you know what?
It ain't go. Now look, this is a conversation. Shout out to my man Bo, who is on his way to fucking Cairo.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Bo on his way to Africa, man. Better make sure you take pictures of goddamn pyramids. But
take a vaccine shot or something, man.
You probably got to. Yeah, you probably got to before you go. But we was having that conversation about us getting together, and he said he piggybacked on you. He was like, "But I'm like Monk, like shit, niggas ain't gonna never get together." But he also said this though, and this I didn't necessarily agree. He said that he think that that's a stigma that we put on ourselves. That is not necessarily true. That we don't work together any less than any other ethnic group. I don't agree with that shit.
No, I don't.
He said he think that's just a stigma that we putting on ourselves because we say it so much that it seems like that's the case. Well, I don't believe it.
I see it so much.
That's what I'm saying. I see it. So yeah, I couldn't agree with that one. He was like, well, that's my opinion. I'm like, dog, I agree most of the time because that motherfucker's so well read. I agree most of the time. Yeah. But on that one, nah, I can't agree with that shit, dog. We don't work together, bro.
You can't drop your kid, like you said. You can't drop your kid off at practice and then expect him not to be disciplined about something. You know what I'm saying? You leaving them in my care. Yeah. Think about that now. You are for at least 2.5 hours. You are leaving your kid in my care.
I played football. My mom didn't even come to practice, or my dad.
This is something
dropped us off. Or we got there the best way we could.
Whatever.
Right. This is something too though. Larry Vance just checked in. He said, in my case, that alpha can be your friends. They showed me how much of a leader I was and needed support. And I showed them that I needed them, and almost 90% of us grew up without fathers. Dog, this part. Yeah, that part right there, nigga. Yeah. Because it could be your friends. Cause let's keep it real, dog. We grown. Like shit, sometimes your parents ain't shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got some not shit parents. Mm-hmm. And you need the homies. And that's why I say, man, again, shout out to Coke and shit. Because I always mention that shit, like for niggas who didn't grow up with their old man or didn't have like a big brother or something, dog, that nigga was all of that.
All of that.
Nigga didn't smoke, don't drink, don't do none of that shit.
But still fuck with you.
Right.
And tell you when you fucking up.
And tell you when you fucking up. So he was that male figure for a lot of niggas who didn't have it. And that's a neighborhood friend. So that's for sure.
I'm gonna tell you a story about Coke real quick, fast.
Go ahead.
I slept in. I skipped my first time. I slept in. Thought my dad was at work. My dad ain't on work. He nutted up on me, bro. Yeah. At this time, I'm a big ass dude. You know what I'm saying?
You grown.
I'm grown as shit, right? So I missed first time. This motherfucker, my dad tripping. You know, and I turned around and said, all right, man, I'm leaving. I'm about to go. You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking daddy just flew off the porch with the broom in the back of his head. Broke that bitch on my back like, bah! I look back at that motherfucker like, and Coach said, Shaman, take your ass to school, man. Turn around, take us your daddy, go to school. I'm like, oh, motherfucker, boy. Yeah. I kept walking, bro. I was gonna shake my daddy up that day, though, because he broke that bitch on my back, bro.
But see?
And he just, out of nowhere. Hey, take your ass to school, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you supposed to be there anyway. Go your ass to school. Like,
hell yeah, right. Like, nigga, you wrong any motherfucker, right? Yeah. All right, that's some OG shit. That's what it's supposed to be.
I'll never forget, dog. That's stick with me forever. And people ain't like that no more. It's a certain block. Yeah. This block right here, bro, other than all the other blocks right here, bro, it's still maintained well because we still have that. We still have that over here.
True.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We blessed to have that. You know what I mean? Like Angry Man said, like, you know what I'm saying? Get your ass out the street, P. Get
right. Hell yeah. Nigga, like, who told you to cross the street?
Why you all the way down the street?
Exactly. Yes, nigga.
Yes. Damn well your dad don't let you go down there.
Exactly.
Your ass back down the damn street.
Nah, for real. You already know.
But a lot of people don't have that there, though, dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If we can get this shit and spread this shit outwards, bro, that shit would be crazy, dog. They really can't stop Detroit. We can't be pushed out.
Yeah.
Because right now we being pushed out.
He said we being pushed out. My man Larry Vance say, I guess that's why I like this podcast so much, because this that cloth that you can spot from miles away. That's what's up, dog. Sure. He said, that's why I said, man, I'm proud of you guys. For real. For sure, man. Good looking out, dog. My man Coach said it's a true story. Now that shit, we got plenty of true stories.
Fuck school. He was probably saving you from getting fucked up even more. That's what it was.
Whatever the point may be.
He was saving you from getting fucked up.
Whatever it had be, it was about to happen. It was about to get fucked up.
Because the pops would have tagged in moms, it would have been a game.
Oh, shit, man. Shit, he would have shot your ass. Yo, it's about that time. It's already after 11, dog. We about to get up out of here, dog. right now is 100% say that we are making the kids soft while they playing sports, man. So we gonna go around the block one last time. If you got like a real quick comment, you can hit us in the comment box, dog.
Nobody comment on that?
Nobody commented on that, dog. My man Joe the Vet had checked in earlier. What up, though, Joe?
What up, though?
Nobody. Shit, we got a lot of comments from IG. Shit, that's what's up, dog. We fuck with it. We was banging on IG today, dog.
For sure.
All right, but before we get out of here, man, we gonna go around the block one last time. Man, Angry Man, dog, what you say, dog? Are we making our kids soft, bro?
Yeah, we are, man. We pacifying them and we crippling them at the same goddamn time. Because if you gonna cripple them now, you gonna cripple them later. And then what's gonna happen is later on down the line, you're gonna pass away, and now you left a crippled kid on earth not knowing how to handle situations when situations don't really need to get like that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you got fussed at, yelled at, hollered at, we need to teach our kids how to deal with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's why I got the whole phrase with my kid, man, shake that shit off.
Yeah, that shit funny though.
Shake that shit off.
Even got the girls
back in the game. Yeah, get your ass back in the game. You just got cussed out for not watching this. Shake that shit off and get back in the goddamn game.
Right.
And leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Same game, different arena. Stop pacifying. I don't give a damn boy or girl. Yeah. Stop pacifying these fucking kids, man, because you are crippling them. You're not preparing them to step out into the goddamn world because the world don't give a fuck.
Not
it doesn't give a fuck.
And I want to give a shout out to my mama. It's her birthday.
Oh shit!
100. Her ass, bro, said so many words to me that nobody can say can hurt me, bro. Like my mama would go to fuck.
She already ruined yourself.
She already killed that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Because what you say
ain't gonna be shit.
Ain't gonna be shit to me. You know what I'm saying? What you say, my mama, she acting like a little bitch. Get up, little bitch. Yeah. She'll call you whatever you want to.
Right.
And I guess that's what made us good. Like all my brothers, we A1. Yeah, like what you say to us, it'll go right over our heads. You know what I'm saying? That's
legit though. I mean, it's 3 brothers. Ain't nobody been to jail. You know what I'm saying? Nobody will. I ain't gonna say nobody did no dumb shit, but but everybody made it out. Everybody made it out. Let's just say that. Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying, words ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, affect me as well as it will to somebody. Yeah. You can call me whatever you want to call me, baby. I'm gonna move right around you, dog.
For sure.
You fuck with me, you touch me, then that's a different story. But you can say whatever you want to me, dog. Yeah. And sometimes you can even touch me and I'll let you get away with it.
He said let you slide and shit up.
Cause what's the point? I'm mangling your ass and go to jail and.
Yeah. Dog over here, Larry Revenge say, can't wait. Oh, that's crazy, bro.
What's happening?
Dog, we was just talking about this shit outside yesterday or the day before and shit. He said, I can't wait to reflect on this 2 yachts later with us. And he was like, we made it off changing the culture and shit.
You hear me?
It's funny because we was literally just talking about getting a boat and shit. Like 2 days ago. Man, that's crazy, dog.
Come on.
Damn, you speaking that shit into existence, bro. That's crazy.
Keep it in that.
Damn, it's like that nigga was in the conversation with the other day.
He was there.
Dog, 2 yachts later. Then we got one of them bitches, we go Airbnb and shit. We got Airbnb one of them bitches. All right, you ain't heard it from here, though. My man D. Coney just checked in. What up, though? On that note, dog, we're going to get up out of here, but I just want to say one more thing and shit just about this. I think we are definitely making our kids soft. At the end of the day, man, when you take your kids to either to somebody's house or drop them off at coaching, dog, you are, well, first of all, you should have did the research to know what the coaches are like that you dropping your kids off to. So you should know before you take them there. So you should know what to expect. Like, if you see the practice, you see how you going hard on kids. If that's not for you, like, if you can't take it, don't take your kid. Because, like, when you bring your kid, if I'm coaching, if you bring your kid to my facility, then he mine at that point. Like, it ain't really, I'm not going to fucking kill him. You know what I'm saying? So outside of that, you need to take your ass home or do whatever you got to do and shit. Or stand here and be the fuck quiet, nigga. Or when he come over to the sideline crying, you be the one to tell him, like, get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Shake it off, nigga. Get back in the game.
Get back in the game.
You got to be able to be a 1-2 tandem with your kids coach. Cause if you not, then that's just like good parent, bad parent, nigga. Like, you know how that go.
Raising pussies.
That's what happens. That's exactly what happens. Because when you get the stern discipline, then you run to somebody else to get coddled and shit, it fuck up your whole life. It ain't just coaching, it fuck up your whole life.
I mean, you dropping them off there for a reason so they can get something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So they not just my kid play football.
Right.
Like, you dropping them off so they can get something.
Yeah, I want to see some of these mamas run up to these drill sergeants in the army, nigga.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Hell no,
because you can't even go there.
They take your whole motherfucking self-esteem
and
away.
let me tell you something. They can't run up on the CEO in jail though.
Cause that's where motherfuckers going and shit. They keep being pussy and shit.
Stop pacifying these goddamn boys. Not boys, girls too.
Girls too, everybody. Yeah.
Everybody.
Shout out to Mama McClain and shit for happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Also, happy birthday to Coco J. Today's Coco J's birthday too.
Happy birthday.
So shout out to Coco J, man, and everybody else who is enjoying August birthdays, man. Shout out to y'all. Don't forget, if you are in the East Point, Roseville, or east side of Detroit area, make sure you check out Easy Street Saloon tomorrow for the for real grand opening at 11:30 a.m. Like the big ass scissors and red ribbon type shit. It's 11:30.
Sandwich, baby.
Oh, yeah, for sure, dog. It's 16101 East 10 Mile Road, man. That's in East Point, right next to the motherfucking Little Caesars, dog. Make sure you come down there and check out my man, celebrity chef, Money and shit. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you check out Easy Street Saloon.
Yeah, please come eat some food, man.
For sure.
Some ribs, man. Come
some
get
ribs.
the ribs.
Come
man.
get the ribs off.
He
said come eat
sandwiches.
Ain't sandwiches flying off the motherfucking chain, though.
Goddamn, come eat the ribs.
Also, too, man, make sure that you check out. Right, obviously. Make sure you get your part of my Eastside apparel, man. Go to I'm about to say E-Block. Go to partofmyeastside.com right now. Order your t-shirts, hats, all that good stuff, man. Use the promo code E-Block Radio and get 25% off. Dog. To the next time, dog. We up out of here, man. I want to thank everybody who checked us out on IG Live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Thank y'all for all the support because we are the Pod Excellence Award nominated podcast.
Yeah, we did that.
We did that. E-Block Radio is definitely in the building. For sure, man. Thanks to y'all, for real. Thanks to all the viewers and all the supporters, man.
Appreciate it.
To the next time, dog. We up out of here, dog. Got my man, Angry Man, holding it down.
Hey, if you dropping your kid off somewhere, take your titty out of his mouth.
Good. My man, Buddy, holding it down.
Man, titty already supposed to be out his mouth.
And of course, man, it's your man, the Hood Howard Stern Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205, man. Peace out, y'all.
Holla at your loved ones.
Yep.
That motherfucking lighter.
Every show.
Right.